what I'm having for breakfast, lunch, and snack. In my coffee this morning, I'm going to have 1 tablespoon of sugar-free hazelnut creamer for 0 smart points. I'm having 1 tablespoon of fat-free half and half for 0 smart points. I will be having my pumpkin spice oatmeal. This is a 1/4 cup oatmeal, which is 2 smart points, 1 tablespoon of raisins for 1 smart point, a 1/2 cup almond milk for 0, 1/2 cup water, a teaspoon of cinnamon, 2 sweetener packets, and 2 tablespoons of pumpkin, all for 0. So the only points in this are the 1/4 cup of oatmeal for 2 and the tablespoon of raisins for 1. So that is 3 points for the oatmeal. And then I'm also doing an orange. So breakfast this morning is 3 smart points. For lunch, I am having a peanut butter banana wrap. So I'm using an Olay Extreme Wellness wheat wrap for 1 smart point. I have the banana, and then in here I have 2 tablespoons of the PB2, which I will mix up at work, and 2 tablespoons of PB2 is 1 smart point. So I'm gonna mix up the PB2 at work and put the wrap together when I'm at work for lunch, because I do notice that sometimes the PB2 tends to make breads a little bit soggy. I maybe because I'm using too much water when I mix it. I try not to use too much, but I don't want my tortilla to get soggy at all. So I'm just gonna mix this up at work. So that's my peanut butter banana wrap, and that is 2 smart points. And then I'm taking a cup of my pumpkin sweet potato soup for 2 smart points. And with that, I'm going to have 5 of these Olay tortilla chip cracker thingies for 0 smart points. So lunch altogether is 4 smart points. And then my snack, I'm super excited to have this toasted marshmallow Greek yogurt. Oh, sounds so good. So this toasted marshmallow Greek yogurt is 2 smart points, and then I'm having an apple. So 2 smart points for snacks. So everything all together is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 smart points until dinner.
Hey everyone, good morning and happy Tuesday. I told you I'd be alive today. I am alive and well, and I am on my way to work. I'm super excited because I decided on Saturday getting this chopped. I cannot stand it anymore. I'm super annoyed that I have to have it cut so soon after I cut it, but what are you gonna do? You get what you pay for, right? Usually I'm totally okay with having my hair cut and colored at the beauty salon, and it's just one time where it didn't work. So I'm gonna go get it fixed on Saturday. I'm not going to the beauty college, but I'm also not going to pay a fortune. So I need to find some place to get it done. I'm just gonna get it evened up, probably do a long A-line bob, which I've had for a couple years anyway, and I was just trying to grow it out, and that backfired. So that's fine. I'm super excited to get it done. Anyway, I feel better this morning. Still a bit of a headache, still stomach a little iffy, but I do feel a lot better. I feel very well rested, so that's good. I realized that yesterday one of the things I missed the most was my coffee. So I'm very thankful to have my coffee this morning. The nectar of gods, directly behind wine. Just kidding. Notice I didn't have any wine yesterday. My stomach could not have handled that, so that was great for my points. It was a super low points day. I don't know if that's good or bad, but today is weigh-in, and judging by the scale this morning, it's probably going to be a good weigh-in. I don't know how accurate it's going to be because yesterday is a little unfair to have a day like that before a weigh-in. I'm not complaining, but it just means that it may not be that low next week. So weigh-in is tonight. I am going to try and run 3 miles this afternoon at lunch, so we will see how that goes. I'd really like to do a speed workout, which means I need to bump it up to 7.3 miles an hour. However, if I'm not feeling good, I will just make it a little jog. And that's all I have going on for this morning, so I will touch base with you later. I'm going to drive to work. Today should be a pretty mellow day at work since two of my bosses are out. I now have stuff to catch up on from yesterday, but after that, hopefully things should be pretty mellow and it should be a great day. Much more productive than yesterday, so I will touch base with you guys later. Bye. You guys, I just got to work and I need to get inside, but I literally have to tell you, if you want to watch something so funny you will die, you need to go watch Sabthefoodaddict weekly weigh-in #2 video. I just watched it and I'm gonna be laughing all day. That was like the best video ever. Go watch it. I will try to link it below tonight if I remember, but that was so funny. And girl lost, I don't know if she lost, I thought she said 6, but then I thought she said 8. She lost like a crazy amount of weight in 1 week, but go watch the video. It was awesome. You guys, it is so beautiful out here today. It is 72 degrees and I'm at the park and it's just so nice. It's the kind of spring day where you just want to sit out on the grass and relax and hang out for a while and not be at work. I forgot my Fitbit today. That's really annoying to me because I use my Fitbit, my Fit points. You guys know I use like all my Fit points, so that was a bummer, but my first reaction was, well, why bother going for my walks then? Which is so dumb, because if my tracker doesn't know that I've got Fit points, my body still knows. My body still knows if I'm doing something good for it or not. So I decided to get out here and go for a walk anyway, and I'm glad I did because it's so nice and beautiful out here. And then I also was kind of thinking, I've been wanting to get away from using my Fit points for quite a while, so if they're not there because I didn't put my Fitbit on, maybe this will help, but I go negative anyway, so it doesn't seem to matter whether they're actually there or not. I don't know, it's all a mind thing, it's all in my mind. I also wanted to report back on my oatmeal because this morning, for the first time, I had the oatmeal in the larger jars with an extra ½ cup of water. It was so good. I think that's one thing I really missed yesterday when I was sick too, was just that warm, yummy, creamy oatmeal. It was really good. It's a good thing I had it in the taller jars because I cooked it in the microwave for almost 3 minutes, so it did definitely boil up pretty high. I didn't cook it for the full 3 minutes because it was going to go over. So definitely glad I put it in the bigger jars. And then I definitely did get about ½ cup more of oatmeal. So it was not super thick. If you like your oatmeal very thick, you won't like this added liquid. But I liked it a lot. I am about volume for lower points, so I liked it a lot. It was really good. That's all I've had so far today. In fact, it was pretty filling, so I had that and my coffee. I haven't had my orange yet, but I think I probably should have that before I go for a run. So I'm gonna do that, go for my run at lunch, and touch base with you guys later. I'm gonna try and get a full length of my outfit today in the gym because I'm wearing that size small sweater dress and it's so cute and I feel so thin in it. So size small, no Spanx. I love it. So I will try to get a picture of that in the gym later to show you guys. That was a random runner guy. Okay, I literally ran over here to get a card for my son's birthday. And because I did, I thought I would take a selfie with me and Nikki for you. Anyway, back to work. Just doing a little lunchtime, no, actually break time walk and killing an errand while I'm doing it. Guys, I ran 7.5 miles an hour at lunch. 7.5 for 3 miles. It was rough. In case you didn't know, 7.5 is my goal speed, so achieved. I really would like to do it easily though, so I still have a lot of work ahead of me. I will probably do the next few weeks doing my speed work at 7.5 until it gets more comfortable. I also squeezed in 10 minutes on the rower, and now I'm like literally wiped out, like more tired than I usually am at this time of day. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys my boss Mickey back there, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey everyone, so I just finished weighing and I'm heading home. I am so exhausted. I literally feel so drained. I'm sure it was just a combination of the super fast run at lunch and then just still being a little drained from whatever kind of sickness that was this weekend. But I do feel drained, and I'm gonna have no problem with going to bed early tonight. So weigh-in. It was a great weigh-in. I lost, which I was kind of expecting, and I don't know, I want to say it wasn't all from being sick yesterday, because I know that last week I really stepped up my game on the running. If you remember, I did 6-mile runs. I think it was like 4 days last week, so I really stepped it up on the running and pushed myself there. My eating was about the norm for me, which if you've been following me for a while, right now I'm averaging about 3 days a week at 30-something points, and then the rest of the days I go over that. I use all my weeklies and I use all my fit points, and I was still a bit negative last week. So I did lose 2.4 pounds, which brings me to my all-time Weight Watchers low of 131.4, woohoo, which is a total loss of 39.4 pounds. So I have lost 39.4 pounds on Weight Watchers. That is so awesome. So I had a little conversation or a comment with the receptionist when I weighed in, which really started me thinking, and I've been thinking about this for the past little while. Anyway, he said, I mean, I was already obviously tired, and I said, man, I'm just wiped out. I said I was sick yesterday. He weighed me, and then he said, you had a good loss, and he said, you're almost at the 40-pound mark. I said, yeah, wow. And he said, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. And I said, well, to be honest with you, it's kind of good, but I'm gonna call it quits at that point. And he said, will you feel, what did he say? He said, will you feel okay at that weight? Because I said something about wanting to be 130, and then I just needed to cut it off at that point. And he said, will you feel okay at that weight? And that started me thinking, will I feel okay at that weight? Because it's not that I don't feel good. I know that my tiredness today is really just from being sick and pushing myself. But it's been so difficult since I've hit 135. It's literally been so difficult to lose any more weight. Like every 1/10 of a pound I'm fighting for, and it's so difficult and so much effort, and it's really hard for me. So my point is that it just may not be worth it to go lower to hit 130 or to maintain 130. Like, why? I feel great where I am right now. I feel thin. I feel confident. I feel energetic. I know I look good. My clothes fit well. I'm in a small size. So honestly, if I feel all those things now, why hit 130 and maintain 130? Why be so hard on myself every single day trying to lose when I could be just as comfortable at, say, 135? I know that when I hit 145, which was my first Weight Watchers goal, and that's my lifetime weight, when I hit 145, I knew that I didn't want to stay that weight because I still felt not chubby, but I still wanted to be thinner than that. So going from 145 to 135 was a good move for me, and I feel good about that, and I feel great at 135. I think going to 130 is maybe just more about the numbers. Like, I want to be able to say I've lost 40 pounds. I want to be able to say I weigh 130 pounds. It's all a mind thing. It's, you know, it's just a mind thing. Why do I need to be at 130 pounds? So just kind of when the receptionist said that, he said, "Will you feel okay at 130?" It just kind of made me start rethinking a little bit and really, you know, really starting to question where I want to be when this is all said and done. So, because my leader said again today, she said, "I don't want you to ever do anything to lose weight that you're not going to continue to do to keep the weight off." So there is my balance in life. There's a lot of things that I'm not willing to give up right now that I'm then maybe overcompensating for in a different way. So I don't want to take myself so bare bones on the food or exercise insanely to the point where I can't keep that up to keep the weight off. So what kind of life is that if I'm going to spend my entire life in the gym or obsessively counting points trying to reduce? So the bottom line, to make a long story short after all of that, is that what I think I'm going to do, I still do want to hit 130. I think I just want to be there just once, just to say, oh, I made it to 130. Just for myself, not to brag to anyone, you know? And then I also would love to just be able to know that I lost 40 pounds with Weight Watchers. Like, literally, I would probably say that now if somebody asked me, because I'm that close. What did I say? 39.4. If somebody asked me, I would say, yeah, I've lost 40 pounds. So I don't know. I feel like I just need to finish the job. So I do still want to go to 130. And I'm saying this right now. In another couple weeks, if I'm still working my butt off and not making progress, I may change my mind. Right now I'm saying that I do still want to go to 130, but more than likely once I hit that, I'm not going to stay there. I want to give myself the freedom to be on lifetime, which is maintenance points, which is 36 points a day versus the 30 points that I am currently constantly striving for. So it would be really nice to have the freedom of having those extra 6 points. And then I feel like I am just ready to kind of let up on myself, and I would feel comfortable at 135. So this is where I'm at today. I'm gonna keep trying for a couple more weeks. It would be great to hit 130. It would be great to hit the 40-pound mark, which I will hit before I hit 130. And if I don't, it's not going to be the end of the world. I still have lost a lot of weight. I'm very healthy, and I feel and look great. So ultimately, I think I'm going to bounce it back up to 135 pounds, and that will be my ultimate goal weight. So anyway, I'm heading home. I'm very tired. This Is Us is on tonight, so I really just want to relax with a nice dinner and a glass of wine. We haven't really done anything for Valentine's Day because we went out on Friday night to celebrate ahead of time, because Valentine's Day in California is ridiculous. People will wait for hours for a table, so we just don't do that anymore. But Eddie is making dinner. I believe we're having roast beef and baked potatoes, and he made a cucumber salad, so I am looking forward to that. The cucumber salad sounds really fresh right now. I just want to relax with dinner and a nice glass of wine and watch This Is Us. And I will probably be in bed with my husband and my diffuser super duper early. I do have a question for you diffuser people. I'm having a problem with, so I put like, I want to say like 10 to 15 drops of the essential oil into the diffuser when I go to bed at night. Sometimes we are up periodically throughout the night. My husband gets up early to go to dialysis, or I get up to use the restroom, and I noticed that over the course of the night the smell of the essential oil is less and less and less and less, and I think like probably halfway through the night you can barely smell it at all. So if the diffuser is running for 9 hours, which is my estimate of the time that it runs, and we're only getting the essential oil smell later. We're only getting the essential oil smell. Oh my gosh, software updates. Anyway, so the diffuser is running for 9 hours. We're getting the essential oil smell for what, like 4.5 hours? How can I increase, how can I make it so that this smell maintains the same level throughout the night? Or is that even a possibility? Does anybody know? Can you help me out? I really love the smell, and I found out that Eddie really likes the eucalyptus smell. I thought he was enjoying the lemon, but it turns out he likes the eucalyptus. He said he likes the eucalyptus smell because it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub. So I'm telling you, he likes some weird scents. He likes Vicks Vapor Rub, he likes his rubbing alcohol, and me, I just want something soothing and relaxing so I can go to bed. Anyway, I am at this point getting pretty close to home, so I'm gonna sign off now. I will show you what we have for dinner, and then I will probably call it quits for the night. So I hope you guys all had a happy Valentine's Day. I had a much better day than yesterday. I'm very wiped out, but I'm feeling good. Feeling good about weigh-in, feeling good about my decision, and I also feel like it's gonna be a 30-point day. So yay for me, finally. Wait a minute, isn't every Tuesday, most of my Tuesdays are 30-point days, so this is the norm. So yay for me anyway. Have a good night. I will show you what I'm eating shortly.
Okay, here's Valentine's dinner tonight. I have 4 ounces of lean beef for 4 smart points. I have a small baked potato for 4 smart points. On the potato, I have a 1/4 cup of fat-free shredded cheese for 0 smart points. I have 1 tablespoon of fat-free sour cream for 0 points. And then Eddie made this cucumber, onion, tomato salad for 0 smart points. There is a little bit of a light dressing on there, but there's barely any of it, so I'm not counting anything for the vegetables. So on the plate, that is 8 smart points, and then I'm also having 2 very measured glasses of red wine. 2 8-ounce glasses is 14 smart points.